where they can hard commit to a 1-3-1, and that is the style that G2 has been best at. And I've got to say, I'm a little surprised by the Galio just because of the interactions with Nocturne.
That's a good sign if you're a G2 fan, and if you're a fan of Silver Scrapes in Game 5s.
Who isn't?
Is
Yankos,
a few seconds away from Flash. Seismic Shove comes in. Here comes a Paranoia. The first target is Xiaohu. First blood picked up by Perkz. Ming has already roamed though. The Infernal Chains flashed away from by Casa, and Perkz with the World Ender on is still running for his life. Now Ming with some support from Casa is coming in. The tension is turned back around. Wadid is followed up, and this will be another kill for G2. It lands in Perkz' pockets. Gyanen's joined the fight as well, and they're going to sticking around. Keep in mind that Uzi and Ming are in the top outer, so this is a little bit of a race, as Let Me may want to commit with the Keeper's Verdict, as we'll buy some time. Wadid is the target. He gets knocked up into the air. The tower's still standing. RNG are pushing into the top lane, and Gyanen uses the spell shield flawlessly. Gets out of range of the taunt. Tower first blood still goes to G2, and they get all the ultimates.
They're up 3K before 10 minutes. This game, you have to say, is night and day from the last one. Winning solo lanes drafted for G2, and the bottom lane absorbing all the pressure.
Goodbye, Casa! He just gets solo killed by Yankos. A full rotation. We're team defined by play your game. That is what has really shone through, and I just think this
Rated Uzi, and yes, there is a Galio, but you just have to buy time. You just have to push him out of the fight, and that gives enough time, I think, for the Rise and for this.
That's kind of the window that I'm looking at for RNG, but here we go, another fight.
All right, Parano's already thrown down, and is already a kill to Uzi. Yankos has soloed him with a little bit of help from Perkz. Perkz actually got the killing spree. Realm Warpers unfortunately skipped out on his. Perkz and Yankos are running up top. Perkz has got himself one. Now Ming forced to flash over the wall. Here comes Wonder. He flashes over, looking for the Rune Prison. That's going to be a lockdown onto Ming, and the kill secures available. Picked up by Wonder. That's 3 quick kills. Perkz isn't done yet. Very happy. This game, 2,700 gold lead at 15 minutes. The previous gold deficit for RNG was 1,000 gold fewer. Now the World Ender from Perkz will buy some time, but it may not be enough. Perkz may give the first death up. Whoa, he turns it back around onto Casa in a 1v3, manages to get the kill. Now here comes Wadid. The Abyssal Voyage Devour keeps the cap.
Royal never give up. The defending MSI champion, the team that was expected to have the gold, and they can either go for the Baron, or they can just look to die.
Well, let's take a look. The inner turret is the focus. Ming's body slam does not find its target, but the barrel does. Seismic Shove is also dodged away from, as Wadid's used the Devour. It's on cooldown. World Ender's up and available for Perkz. He goes in the 1v3. He's starting to resurrect, as here comes Xiaohu. Throws down the ultimate for Wonder. Kicks him out the fight where he stands. Ming is trying to kill Perkz, but the stopwatch buys enough time for support to come. Thus far, it's a 1-for-2, and Wonder cleans house. Let me try to get Gyanen, but there's not enough damage. There's not enough time. There's not enough Royal Never Give Up to stop G2.
This game already 10,000 gold ahead. 2 dragons to their name. Insanely fed at this point. Their
rotations were so different. G2 were
coming out of a game like this, but they are going to try to look for another play. They don't want to give up on this game just yet. It will take a miracle.
Jump onto Gyanen and Wadid. That's why the Abyssal Voyage is on
go.
cooldown. With Abyssal Voyage on cooldown, it means there's no support in the top lane. But the Paranoia has cut off any sort of visibility. 2 towers fall while RNG are blinded by the darkness. Gyanen throws down the ultimate and tries to turn it back around, as Wonder is collapsed on by Let Me and Xiaohu. RNG are trying to find targets, but it's slippery, and there's nobody from G2 sticking around long enough to go down. Now this is an inhibitor in middle gonna fall, inhibitor in bottom gonna fall. The tower in the top lane is going down as well. G2 have absolute control of the map.
Yeah, and it looks like they should just close it out, honestly, with this Baron. They could reset, but third, like, you're not supposed to be able to do that. They're too far ahead.
Unbelievable. 2.5 games ago, I asked you, gentlemen. Take a look at that. The Devour comes up. Wonder and Perkz. The solo lane is for G2. They push down onto the first Nexus turret. Yankos jumps inside the base. Paranoia is available to him. He can switch off the lights at any given time. The pressure is on RNG to find a way back into this game, to find a way to close the series out. Wonder flashes for his life as Ming's unable to get the barrel down. Xiaohu forced a flash defensively as the third inhibitor falls in the back end. Perkz blows up Ming. RNG are routed and running for their lives as Yankos and Gyanen take down the last Nexus turret. The Nexus will be the focus as RNG are trying to push back, trying to stall this out. The Nexus is going down, and ladies and gentlemen, this is going all the way. Do you believe G2 versus RNG in Game 5?